Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play Mario Kart Wii. Okay. Oh no, I accidentally I did the thing. I panicked, man. I hit random. Like the pressure was on. Okay, luckily we didn't get Rainbow Road. We do have two doity basteds voting Rainbow Road right off the bat. And we have a guest and 6 players, so not the best room, not the worst, but okay, I also haven't played this since the last episode. I really don't like have time to like play in between episodes. I mean, I don't know. I do have time. I don't know. I'm single with no kids, but I don't know. For all the time I have, my like perception of time is like strange. For all the time I have, I always feel like I don't have enough time. It always seems like I have to go to bed soon. And then every day I'm like walking into work saying, I had all that time yesterday, why can't I account for like what happened to all of it, you know? And now I have to work for another 8 hours to get another chance to have more free time, you know? I don't know, man, it's strange. Okay, I even stopped going on Facebook for the most part. I did for the first time in like, I don't know, 10 days or so. I was only on it for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Basically just scrolling and being like, oh yeah, this is why I quit Facebook, jeez. I don't know. I do like the memes. So if there was just like a social media platform where it was just nothing but memes, I'd be down for that, but all the other stuff, it's like, I don't need to know how much, you know, that you just bought a new car or whatever. Like, I know you well enough to know that you cannot afford that car, and yet you're showing it off on Facebook. Yes, it's a shiny car, but you don't look good sitting at a stoplight with a $500 car payment, man. You look dumb. But you know, it's not always about, oh geez. It's not always about how much money you have, it's about how much money it looks like you have. That's why if you have a fancy car, nobody gives, you know, people will judge you for your car, but they're not gonna judge you based on if it's paid for or not, you know? Okay, oh my god, man, almost did it again. Oh man. Okay, luckily the, I thought I was gonna collide with that, but I guess I was close. I mean, did the shell actually save me from getting hit? Or would I have missed it by a hair, I wonder? Also, how am I in second? I've been like totally not paying attention this whole race. Alright, whatever. This is one of the ones that I'm pretty good at, so I guess it stands to reason that I wouldn't need to concentrate super hard on it. Okay, we got 2 Toad Factories, it's fine. I think Toad Factory, Yoshi Falls, Rainbow Road, I think are the tracks I dislike the most. I'm not a big fan of Wario's Gold Mine and Wario's Stadium. I don't hate them, I like never do well at either of them, so I guess for that reason I kind of don't like them. But I don't know. I think Desert Hills is kind of boring. A lot of people don't like that one. A lot of people don't like Shy Guy Beach, but I don't think it gets picked enough. Like it's not, like I don't hate it because I played it so many damn times. I don't know. I don't think it's terrible. I don't mind doing it every now and then just for something different, you know? Because, you know, even though this is a track I enjoy, you know, like even the tracks you like, I mean, I don't know. You do kind of want to break from them from time to time, I guess. But then you take a break from them by picking the other tracks that you like. Okay, not doing as well this time around. Getting that stupid lightning cloud was not good. Yeah, I've done that enough times. I know that with Peach's Drift, you can actually get around that corner with the mushroom. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying before, well, I also started going to yoga a couple of times a week, so it's like, it takes me like a couple minutes to get ready, and then it takes me like I don't know, 10 or 12 minutes to drive there, 10 or 12 minutes to drive back. You have to get there 10 minutes early so that you have like a spot. And then the class itself is like an hour. And then you gotta go back, and then you gotta take a shower. And then the hot water feels good, so the shower turns into like a half-hour shower. And then you record Mario Kart for like, I don't know, 45, 50 minutes, cut it down to 25, 30 minutes or whatever. Or, I don't know, I'm just making up numbers. And yeah, I mean, next thing you know, like, all the time's gone. I don't know. I am aware that I'm probably just like spoiled. Like there's people with way less time than me. But I guess when you have, maybe it's like supply and demand. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't value time. I mean, I do. It just, I don't know. When you have like so much, like I have like 6 or 7 hours like every day. And we'll say yoga takes up 2 hours at the most, or whatever, with the shower and the drive-in and the class itself. So that's still 4 hours. And I couldn't tell you what I do. Like, I don't know where it all goes. I got another thundercloud, it's great. Oh, I got a dude going backwards. Oh yes, so silly. Oh, that bitch. God damn. I threw all those shells back. I was hoping that the blue shell would like F them up, like get payback for throwing all that shit back. Alright, whatever. Okay, Bowser's Castle is next. By the way, shit got real. We got a 9,800 person that joined the room. And then some dick nose actually voted for Yoshi Falls. There's no reason to vote for that, man. Normally the only time it gets picked is when somebody hits random like an idiot and it gets picked. But yeah, did I list Toad's Factory as one of the ones I don't really like? I don't know. I don't really like it and I don't usually do very well at it. I mean, I don't do terribly at it, but... Oh man, also this is mirrored, ain't it? Oh man, I'm in first with 2 mushrooms with a 9,800 person in the room. What the hell? Okay, if you hit this at this angle, you can save some time by wheeling through the mud. Alright, what the hell, dude? Where's Mr. Good Player or whatever? I forget what his name was. I think the dude named Player was like 7,300. Okay, boys, somehow I'm still in first. I'm not planning on being in first for very long. But, yeah, still kind of a strange occurrence. With so many good, oops, I didn't mean to do that, with so many good players in the room. Oh my gosh, that was a good placement. Oh man, I missed the other item box. Oh my gosh. Single mush, come on, man. Oh my gosh. All right. But I mean, as I was saying a minute ago, I mean, I understand the concept of like, when you have a lot of something, you don't like appreciate it. Or if you give something away for free, then people don't appreciate it, you know? And like I said, I don't feel like I don't appreciate the time. It just seems like it's, like there isn't enough of it. Like I don't have enough time to do the stuff that I want to do, let alone play a game that can't technically be beaten, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, lame, dude. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Huh. I don't think... I'm not sure if I knew that the thwomps laugh at you. Is that only in this one? Do the N64 Bowser Castle thwomps not laugh at you? Maybe it's like super rare. It's like so rare that I get squashed by the thwomps in this. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it hasn't like registered in my brain that that's a thing that they do. All right, let's go. What? Okay, did I pass somebody? It seems like the gold mushrooms don't like let you get caught up very well. Like you saw all those dudes were right there, and I had a gold shroom, and I just like used the shit out of it, and I couldn't catch up hardly any ground. Maybe they all had mushrooms too, I don't know. Okay, Maple Tree Way is next. Okay, come on. Can we get better than... Oh my gosh, look at that. Daisy on a Sneakster. Don't hardly ever see that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of corners in the game where you just can't get around. You can't get around them with the Sneakster. Without slowing down. I don't know, man. I mean, I tried to use it a couple of times. I just couldn't get the hang of it. And plus, like, hardly anybody uses it. So there has to be, like, a reason why, like, people way better than me, like, never use it, you know? Even with the drift bonus from Luigi. Is it drift or handling? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Luigi Sneakster is, like, the best combination if you're gonna try to compensate for its weaknesses, I think. Oh, goddamn. But it's still not really enough. Those corners that I mentioned, I remember you still can't get around the corners no matter which character you use. Oh my gosh. Okay. Take the shortcut. Oh my gosh, well. I think I was boosted when I was hitting that wall, so I didn't lose too much speed. Oh man, is that the 9800 dude in 5th? Dude, you're 9800, dude. You gotta live up to that shit, man. You should be front running like a mofo. Oh man, I feel like I'm doing okay. Oh, did I go from 6th to 4th? Alright, get ready for a... Okay. Just always gotta be ready for someone to like throw a green shell back or something. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the 3rd one. Alright, didn't get an item box, but nobody got a red shell to F me up with. So we're still in there. Alright, got the POW dodge by the end of the cannon, nice. And then that poor guy. Well, it actually sucks when you come out of a cannon and then there's a thing like right in front of you and you can't dodge it. Oh, lame. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man, did that dude get F'd over? Oh, my gosh. All right, let's go for the item box. Give me something juice. I mean, that's nice, but... If you have a mushroom, is it actually faster to not trick off that? Oh, come on. Okay. Go! Oh, I got the oh wait, I got the shock dodge right as... was I ahead of that guy or was he already over the finish line? I didn't see. Oh, look at that. I must have passed another person I didn't even see. Okay, 67, woohoo. And yeah, sure enough, yeah, dude got first. Man, 97, 99. Can you imagine like how many hours a day does that dude play, you think? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here, I'll be stuck in the low 6,000s. Playing for like an hour once a week. Okay, so we definitely got a room here. It's actually pretty nice to have a room like this. Actually, it was funny. I just came back from yoga, and it was like a substitute teacher that that's not on the normal roster of substitute teachers. So. So she has her yoga mat set up in the back of the room. So we're actually facing backwards. So it's like the first time I ever practiced in that studio. Oh, and Mushroom Gorge. Hate Mushroom Gorge too. Yeah, I forgot about that one. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So we're facing backwards, and the three of us. I mean, I guess she doesn't know like any of us. But then the studio owner basically said that like, okay, this is the class you're teaching. This is the level of students that normally show up for that class. So teach a class that's like challenging or whatever. But and she even said, she's like, I don't normally teach the challenging classes. I normally do like the I don't know, like the yin classes or whatever, like the slower paced ones that are like more like stretching, you know. And I don't know if I don't know if she's just been teaching for so long that she just never went off script or something. But whenever we did a vinyasa flow, she would always say, okay, so you go chaturanga, and then after chaturanga, she would say upward facing dog or cobra, and cobra's like the easy modification if you can't do an upward facing dog, before you go back to down dog. And she, like every single time, oh look, that's funny, that guy is actually named Paler, because you see so many players. Oh man. It sucks when you get hit by a shell after a shock. Well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. But you know, when you go to like a yoga class, you do like 10 or 12 or 15 vinyasa flows throughout the class. So like every single time, she's like, go to upward facing dog or cobra. It's like, okay, none of us have done any of the cobras, for any of them, so why are you still saying it? It was weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's always a little bit weird when you have like a different teacher that like you're not used to. Sometimes they use like different terminology. Sometimes they use like the Sanskrit more. One time, a teacher said, she said to come for Vira 1, and I was like, what the fuck? But that's just, I guess that was short for Virabhadrasana, which is Warrior 1. So normally you're used to hearing Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1, but when she just said Vira 1, I actually was like, what the fuck? And like you have that little like panic mode, that panic moment where you don't know like what the pose is, but you're in a class and you're trying to at least look competent. But man, 93. All right, sweet. Boy, I actually did pretty well for that one. Oh, I beat Mr. Jappy McGee or whatever, the good player. Dang, look at this. Take a moment to look at this room. Isn't this a good room? Holy shit, dude. Oh man, I like rooms like this. This might have been the best room that I've seen since I started this this recording series or whatever. We're like what, 8 episodes in? Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this track selection though. No! 2 Rainbow Roads and Mushroom Gorge. Grumble Volcano. I don't mind Grumble Volcano, except I just don't like it when people do the shortcut, or the ruin the entire race shortcut that only low life pieces of shit use. Okay. Hopefully I can do well at this one. I feel like this is one of my best ones. I feel like I like this one, so I just like, I feel like I do better at it because I like it. And I like it because I do well at it normally. I don't know. And even when I don't do well at it, I'm like, well, I do well at it most of the time, so I don't mind that I didn't do well at it this one time, you know. What? Alright. Oh man, being in first in this kind of room, like the bullseye. That's like you're such a huge target being in first in a room full of good players. Oh my gosh, look how far ahead I am. What the hell happened? Oh man. I have a hard time believing that I'm actually better than all those 7,000 people. Boy, did you see that guy? That was a really good good snipe attempt. But I'm pretty sure I was in midair. That's why it didn't hit me. Oh my gosh. Well, look at that. I actually stayed in first for a little while. The people that are behind me are gonna start getting mushrooms and stuff, so they're probably gonna pass me. Or they probably were gonna pass me. Now they won't be able to because we're all small and whatnot. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, that guy was in like a Wild Wing, wasn't he? So he was like super heavy using a mushroom, so he was able to like knock me way off the track. Oh man, look, first place is right there. Alright, see if we can cut as much of the course as possible. Alright, look at that. Back to third. There you go. Oh, but I paid for it with that nanner. Oh man, and did the guy in second get a blue shell? I thought I saw someone throw a blue shell. Alright. Oh, you bitch. Well, it's my own fault because I threw the shell that I had. I was at a complete standstill when I got hit by that lightning too. Oh, frick, man. Alright, the problem is that I think everybody else got some mushrooms too. So we're probably not gonna get ahead of anyone. God damn. If that dude, how did that dude have a bomb? If that guy had a bomb, then how is he, you would think that he would have had a mushroom. Okay, well at least I do well at that track most of the time. Oh man, look at Maxie. Go girl. I bet he's super happy at that one. Oh, he was like the lowest. He was at like 5,700. Oh man, well good on him. Okay, we got Ruby and a guest. All right, nothing against Ruby, but 4,500 is not gonna make for a good point situation. Oh yeah, and Koopa Cape. I'm not a big fan of Koopa Cape either. Well, I thought the list of the tracks that I didn't really care for was small. It's actually, so I was like, oh yeah, and this one, and this one. Oh yeah, forgot I don't really like this one. Oh man, I was about to say, please don't go all the way back down to Rainbow Road. All right, but overall, it's still pretty good room. All right, here we go. But yeah, there were a couple of times that I got like thrown off, sort of. For the halfway lift, she had some goofy name for it, and let me think what else. Oh, so we did sun. Normally when we do sun salutations, we just do sun salutations. But she's like, let's do some sun salutation A's, and I normally don't know which one is like the A and the B or whatever. And I just don't have it memorized. I just never had to know. Like, none of the other teachers would ever, like, refer to it like that or whatever. Even though technically I should know that, you know? But, so we did some Sun A's, Sun B's or whatever, just following what the teacher's doing. And then she's like, now let's do some Sun C's. And I'm like, what the hell are those? Like, I didn't even know that those, like, existed. And then when we actually did it, it's basically a crescent lunge, but with your back knee down or whatever. Once we did it, I was like, oh yeah, like I did forget that, I did remember it. I've never done it. I just like saw pictures of it or whatever, like once, like years ago. Oh, you bitch! Come on, man. I was trying to cut the grass, man. And then when we went into Shavasana at the end, she's like, I'm gonna do a guided relaxation exercise. I'm like, God damn it, can I just lay here in Shavasana like a normal fucking yogi? But, I don't know, it's the same thing. It sounded like she had given, she sounded like she was like on a script or whatever. Just the way she like said it. She's like, imagine you're on a soft, like plane of grass or whatever, like a patch of grass. I'm like, all right, I'm outside. I already don't like this. Just like, imagine like the cool breeze, and there's a river nearby, and oh man, I bet that minus 386. Holy shnikes, dude. Oh man, I wonder how pissed that guy is. Maybe he doesn't care about VR. Maybe he's kind of like me. But he was like, now think of the fluids flowing through your own body, the current of blood going through your body, and how it's kind of like a river, like that goes, it's like a current and it goes around in a circle or whatever around your fucking body or whatever. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, lady. I'm like, just like jokingly, I started thinking of like my own perfect scenario. I was like, okay, so I'm sitting on my futon, and the blinds are closed and there's no natural light coming in through the window, and I don't have to work for the next 3 weeks, and I don't have to leave the house for anything, and I'm playing Mario Kart Wii, and the rooms always have between 8 and 12 people, and Yoshi Falls never gets picked, and Rainbow Road never gets picked. Actually, all the courses that I didn't like, that I forgot during this episode, I also forgot at that time too. Well, it's hard to like think of the courses when you can't like see them. That's something that that my mom used to do. We used to rent videos on the weekend or whatever, and then like I would rent like video games or whatever. But sometimes my mom would go to the store and she'd ask like what she wanted me to pick up or whatever. And I always had a hard time telling her, because I would always just be like, I have to see them. Like, I can't just envision what games are there, you know? And it's like, yes, I know we go there every week or whatever. And so I mean, they do get some, you know, they get new games, and every now and then they get rid of certain games or whatever. But like, generally speaking, the games are mostly the same from week to week. So even though I see them all the time, and you know, there's been times where like I'll just, you know, like sometimes my mom would like take forever in the video store, so I would just go to like the video game aisle, and I would just like walk, like even when I picked out a game, there's like nothing to do, so I'll just walk around and pick up games and just like look at the box art, just to like kill time. All right, what the hell? Huh. So, I mean, my point, though, is that I've spent a lot of time in video game aisles. Man. Well, it's actually really nostalgic. Can't really do that nowadays. I mean, even if I do that, it's not with, like, Super Nintendo and Genesis games and NES games. What the hell? Did it bounce off that sign with the arrows on it? Or with the arrow on it? Oh, he saw me put the... Oh, he saw me put the fake item box down, so he knew I didn't have a shell. Or a banana. Boy, for how many times I got hit? Did I just get hit like 3 times in a row? Or was it twice? I hit myself and then I got hit by somebody, right? So that was at least 2 hits. Oh, but yeah, man. I guess that's been like a part of my childhood. I guess I haven't really thought too much about that throughout my adult life. All the time that I spent in video game stores, looking at the Super Nintendo games and whatnot. There was games that I looked at over and over and over again that I never like rented. I always was just like, I should rent this sometime. But then I was like, well, but then I just never did it. I think the game that comes to mind right away was the game Pieces on the Super Nintendo. I saw that game. That game was there. It was just there, like all the time. I just never rented it. I didn't play it until recently when I played it for just a minute or two on emulator. But you would think that for how many times I picked up that box and looked at the back, that one of the times at least I would have picked it up and rented it, but nope. Oh man, boy, didn't do very well on that one either. I feel like that was one of the cases where just bad things happen. I mean, I got knocked into the gravel or whatever. Right at the end, a dude ran into me with a mushroom. And it was past the last item block, so there wasn't really anything I could do. What did I get in the last item box? Did I get a POW? Oh, I got a blue shell. See, that wasn't... A blue shell is not really helpful to me. I didn't want to use it because I knew that by the time dude crossed the finish line, or by the time it reached him, he'd already be past the finish line. So I waited until the dude in first crossed the finish line. But then by that point, now the guy in second was also going to cross the finish line before it reached him. So basically that last item was like super not helpful at all. Okay, only 4 people in this room. Yeah, that last one like timed out. I feel like it takes too long for it to time out. It feels like 5 minutes. You would think that after like 2 minutes, it'd be like, okay, clearly the connection's been lost. I'm pretty sure that when well, actually I don't fully remember, but I think I used to, whenever that would happen, where it just doesn't, where it just gets locked at that screen or whatever, I would just turn off the system or whatever. But if you wait long enough, I think at some point I must have realized that if you wait long enough, it eventually does time out. But yeah, I mean, I think 2 minutes is plenty of time, right? Oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that, by the way. All right, come on, Peach's ass, let's go. Yeah, stick that booty up in the air for me. It's actually weird, for how much I'm in love with Peach's ass, I actually don't, I don't really like asses in real life. I haven't ever eaten an ass, and I don't ever plan to. I don't know. The only reason I like asses in real life is because you have a low chance of getting caught looking at them. And I think that asses look better with pants on than they do naked. I don't know. I think that, like, I also think that, I don't know, sometimes people get made fun of for, like, having, like, a flat ass. But it's like, they just need to wear pants that, like, fit. Like, there's this one girl at work. She's like really tall and thin. And she keeps her hair in, like, a long ponytail. I don't know, I think, I like her shape. I mean, I don't particularly like tall and thin girls, but something about her, I mean, I don't know. Plus with the long hair in a ponytail, I don't know. I like ponytails for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like she doesn't, I mean, she's thin, so she doesn't have, like, big boobs, but, like, her ass is pretty goddamn good. And she's, like, skinny as a freaking rail. I mean, she does have, like, subtle curves, but when you're thin, you're not gonna be super curvy, you know? But then there's, like, thin women that have, like, zero curves. I'm pretty sure every girl has, like, some curves, right? God damn. It's just, like, it's just not... Like, every woman had, like, women just have, like, wider hips or whatever, so regardless of how much fat they have, it's still gonna be there, right? That's like their bones make their hips that size, right? I don't know. The point is that even though she's skinny, she still has, like, enough curves to where I think it's sexy. And even her ass looks good in jeans, because she wears jeans that fit. I mean, if you wear jeans that don't fit, then yeah, then it's gonna look all flat and whatnot. Yeah, actually, the only reason I bring it up is because that girl, like, got, like, a new pair of jeans that looked really good on her. All right. Am I in third out of fourth? I'm sitting here going like, oh, I'm in third, it's pretty good. Then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot, it's only out of 4. And Yoshi's all the way back there. Oh, well, I did fall off twice, boy. Yeah, I had both of those. Well, one of them was when I was on the bridge. So maybe my input got eaten by, like, being in the air or something. But the other one, it was just a miss. It was like a, what do you call it? The motion control version of, like, it just, like, the input, like, didn't register correctly or whatever. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, we got Gear Bear. Is that like a SpongeBob reference, I wonder? Oh man, we've actually done all the ones I like. Oh wait, Bowser Castle. Okay, we'll have this be the last one. I do have, like, a tally sheet, or just like a sticky note, where I, like, make tally marks for every race to, like, keep track of how many races. Because the first couple of episodes, I did, like, I don't know how many races. It was, like, a lot. It was ridiculous. One of them, I don't know. Sometimes if an episode goes long, sometimes I'll chop it into 2 episodes, and there just won't be an outro and an intro. I'm not sure if I've done that with this one yet. But sometimes I just, like, lose track of time. And it's something like this where where I'm timing it by how many races I do. If like, a couple of times I was, like, talking between the races, I didn't mark it, so. I'm pretty sure this will be, like, the 8th race or thereabout. 7 or 8, maybe 9. As long as I do, like, at least 7. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've done a fair enough. Or, did I say fair enough? I meant, like, an amount that's a good amount for an episode. Okay, so basically what you want to do here, I'm sure everybody's aware of it by now. Basically, you want to be in a position where you're gonna get a gold shroom, and then you cut all of this shit, and then you go to first. Alright. But you don't want to do it on the first lap, because then the people that are behind you will just do it. Hey, you know what? I actually don't take this shortcut behind here very often. It is risky, because if someone uses a lightning, then you're totally bone zoned. Oops. Oh, and I couldn't even hold the shroom back and grab another jam. Oh man, kind of tricky. Like I saw the fake one. I was like, okay, let's just line this up and be careful for once. Jeez. Oh come on, man. Oh man, I can't believe that hit him. All right. Oh, and the bitch got a triple? What the H, man? Is it even worth it to F over the dude in first? Well, I'll use it right here. We'll probably reach him right before the finish line. Oh, no. Alright. Come on, need something juice. Oh, man, I bet he's super pissed. Yeah, see, I even went off the course, assuming I was gonna get... God damn. Assuming I was gonna get a mushroom. I did, but I think the other people did too. So I wasn't able to get ahead of anybody. Who is the baby Bowser dude that I effed up? Yeah, oops. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this episode. And yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, y'all. Bye.